So I grew up in foster care from the age of around 12. I grew up in a very dysfunctional home. I just felt like I just needed to escape. And so I climbed out of my window, and that's kind of where the story unfolds. A lot of people ask me if I could rewrite my story and the abuse, whether I would do that. But I don't think I would, because of the experience that I had with my Christian foster parents. The lies that I grew up with was that I was too ugly, or I was too fat, I was too much of anything, or not enough of anything. They broke through all of that. And I believe it was because they themselves experienced the love of Christ that they were able to love me in the way that I needed. And it was through being in that family that I learned to trust again. When I encountered that love, I knew that God was real. For the people who know Christians who are either foster carers or children who are in foster care, the best way to support them, I believe, first and foremost, is to actually be a listening ear, to actually listen more than talk, to be slow to give advice, but actually inquire about their needs. When I think about the situation that my foster parents was in, I remember the struggle was that they never felt heard. They never felt seen. I try to encourage foster parents now as well that I see you, and I see that it can be really discouraging when you don't get heard, when you don't get seen. But I can only say that I love my foster parents with all my heart. I love that now I still have a relationship with them. When I got married, they were the ones who walked me down the aisle. I wouldn't change that for the world. I wouldn't change my past. For anyone considering just being a foster parent and feeling the pull to do it, I can't say that it's not going to be hard, but I will say it's so worth it. Even if you don't see the reward immediately, the affection and the love that you give to a child that has never had that, it's the best thing that you could do for a child, because you're not actually just doing it for them and for yourself, you're leaving a legacy. The next generations actually will be impacted by it. It gets me emotional just thinking about my son, how much he loves his nana and pa. I can say now, because of that, I get to love my son in a different way. I'm thankful every day that that cycle was broken for me. I always say it takes a special kind of someone to love children that's not theirs.